showing me who I am. Sometimes I think I'm familiar with this road, but more times than not.
Alright, so I don't know what's gonna happen in this video. I'm just sitting down to write the last song for the Proverbs Project. Proverbs 30. But Sarah, there are 31 chapters. I wrote Proverbs 31, the song for Proverbs 31, a long time ago. So what I'm trying to do, which I've never done before, is mix it like a dance mix. Good luck, Sarah. So I don't know. This is going to be probably heavily edited, and I'm literally just looking at it right now. So I'm going to pretend you're not there, kind of. This is what I wrote down. This was my sketch for the lyric ideas, and I guess I could probably read them out loud. But the first thing I do is I say, God help. That's the first, probably. If I don't say it right at the top, I say it somewhere in the middle of it. I need your help. And he meets me. He's always been faithful to meet me. So let me read the lyrics. Weary ain't the word. Now this is just rough. Like, it's not going to rhyme. It's maybe not even going to make sense. I've been stupid for far too many times. I might not even be able to read it. Wisdom has never come to rest. It has passed me by. How can I possibly know the Lord after all that I have done and repented over and over? Okay, that's a bit. That's a deep well, that one. But I don't think it's a sentiment. I might not completely toss it out because I don't think it's a sentiment that is totally foreign to anyone else. I've been in a place where I've thought, do I really even know God? My life is such a mess. And then over here I have some, maybe like a chorus idea. Bring me into the narrow way. Keep liars far from me. Give me neither riches or poverty. Feed me with the food I need, for I know his name. Now that takes the first thing that I read, which seems like a verse of some kind that I'll probably have to shorten, and sort of covers it. Despite how I feel, I'm going to pray in faith here. What it kind of looks like. I'm overthinking, maybe. And I know you, and I know your name. And you are faithful to start a work. This bring me into the narrow way is a reference, I think, to a work that once he started, he doesn't finish. He doesn't quit. And then I have this other, what is this over here? But every word of the Lord proves true. My only job is to hide in his shelter. Never to add to his words, but fully trust in what he has already said. Well, that doesn't rhyme. So we're going to change that a little bit to what he's already offered. This is really weird. What he's already offered in his word. Offered as a message. He's offered us his word to know him. It's a gift to us to know him better. So it fits. This probably goes, the first part I wrote probably goes a little too far into the ground. Not that it's a foreign sentiment. I'm just trying to see where I might split it, okay? So that the first thing I read to you, I might split that in half. I'm doing that. I read to you this section, and then I read this, and then I read this. And now I'm going to try to do this and angle this. And I'll read it out loud again. Weary is not. I'm not going to do is not the word. Sometimes I do ain't, but not this time. I just, not on this song. Sometimes I'll just lay out these words that nobody sings. But I'm going to keep this last song. I already have an idea, like maybe that it's going to be more folksy and more melodically robust. The last one, which you'll hear on the 29th, is quite different. And I think I just want to shift a little bit. And you're hearing all this process. This is really strange for me to be doing this. Say it out loud. Even though I'm a verbal processor, I talk to myself all the time. This is really, go over there. This is really odd for me. Weary is not the word. I think I'm just going to do I've fallen too many times. Wisdom has never come to rest. It's maybe. I think I'm going to put maybe. It's not so definitive. I said it has passed me by. I'm going to say maybe it's passed me by. And then I'm going to cut over here. But every word of the Lord proves true. My one and only job, I'm not going to put hide and shelter, is to believe you. And I think that encapsulates that. Now let's see if it connects to what I think is the chorus. Bring me into this, I'm going to put this, narrow way. Keep liars. Now that is a hedge. And it's not as much of an attack on people who lie or people who are corrupt or people. What it is, I believe, is a hedge to protect you. Christians, if we really understand that God loves people and sent his son to die in the place of mankind, and then referencing Paul's words that if you were to, he was actually addressing the church and their lack of boundaries, their lack of hedges of protection, their lack of sticking to the words of Scripture. I mean, this is all like Paul's writings, right? Corinthians, get your act together. But he references and he says quite clearly, I'm not asking you to remove yourself from all wickedness. You'd have to leave this earth. You'd have to leave this earth. So instead of going through Proverbs and, well, now I got to get Frank out of my life, instead of maybe looking at it that way, maybe it's more, because some of us, we have these people in our family. It's not avoidable. It's not avoidable. We didn't have the luxury of growing up in a Christian home. We didn't have the luxury of going to a private Christian school. We didn't have the luxury of any of that. In fact, sometimes the Christian schools are worse. But I digress. We can pray instead of trying to remove ourselves from a world that is fallen, which is not a possibility. We can pray that we keep their lies from us. So, keep liars from me. That's a different way of saying that. Keep liars and their lies from me. Give me neither riches or poverty. Does that tie in? Not really. So I'm going to pull over in an overall sense. We can always say, give me neither riches nor poverty, but what does the song have to do with? It has to do with trusting God. This kind of encapsulates all the songs do, but all the songs are revolving around this idea of wisdom and holding on to it. But And though I really do like this verse in Proverbs about not leaning into riches or poverty, I don't think it has anything. It doesn't have anything to do with the first verse. So, bring me into this narrow way, keep liars from me, and I'm going to put there, and their lies. And their lies. Or keep lies. We could do that. Keep lies. We're going to have to add a word. Far from me. Feed me, and then that actually works. Keep lies far from me. And then it works with the rest of it. Feed me with the food I need. What is the food that I need? It's God's word. For I know his name. And how do we know his name? How are those that know his name are what? Those that accepted his sacrificial gift. So now let's go on to the next verse. And no, there's no idea for a refrain or anything like that. How can I possibly know the Lord after all that I have done? How many times have we said this? That's going to go. Never add to his words, but fully trust in what he has already done. Okay, now I need some kind of something in between there. It works, but it doesn't. How can I possibly know the Lord after all that I've done? Never to add, because it took it away from the one before. And I don't want to be so like kitsch as to say I must never add to his words. Okay, but that idea that when we don't believe his words, this is where, this is the kernel here that we're finding in these lyrics. The kernel is, even when we don't feel saved, can we trust his word more than our feeling? And so how are we going to communicate that? How can I possibly know the Lord? This is a question mark. After all that I've done, we could just be like that kind of kitsch. Can I believe? I'm going to do that. Believe his words. Fully trust in what he has done. I think that works for now. And it might even change again. I don't know how long you want to hold on. I'm going to film all the way through. So like I said, I'm going to do a little folksy folks thing. I have 20 minutes to work this out. Then I have to go make some chicken barley soup. And when I go folksy folks, I tend to go up here in the B range. Which this isn't B. This is B. That's B. So what is it I'm playing? Not gonna do that. I said, I want it to be more melodically robust. No, we're not going to go to the D, are we? Okay. Or that's not D up here. Where is not the word? Where is not the word? Always go to the C. Where is not the word? I've fallen too many times. Ooh, I want that. Ooh. Always okay. We're not doing that. Something else. Why not? I'll edit this. It gets too boring. There's a little riff. It's not so. It's got a little. Too many times. Wisdom never comes. Okay, since we got a boom, 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 we're gonna let the words follow, and this is where you would go with the words. Where is not the word? Falling too many times. And we do an O, because you have to. Wisdom. Wisdom never comes rest. Maybe it's past me. Nope. I should start recording, my friends, because Sarah forgets. So I might just do that. What kind of beat do we have? So, here is not the word. I guess it's still 65. Okay. All right. We've done this for 20 minutes. 65. Does it have a hook yet? No, it doesn't. And I found that and then I also want to add a drum. I love this. When we add the drum, this is what Ezra taught me. Then I've got something to play with. And we're going to do like a songwriter type of thing. Pop brush. That's what it says. Do I know what that means? Nix. Okay. Go up there. Thank you. Go up there. I don't have time for this. All right. I just run the drums all the way out. Like forever. So that I make sure that I have it through the whole track. And then I'll add, do I want that much swing? Let's listen to it. You can't hear a dang thing. It sucks. I just want to tell you that right now. And it's way too slow. So I'm going up to 70. And soft, simple. And I hate the brush sound. Fills, nicks, swing, nicks. Baby's not the word. I'm changing the drummer, folks. So, nope, it's not going to be that either. I have this roots thing. I don't think you can hear it. I'll put it. Where's the speaker? Is it coming through here? Anywho. Not the word. No. Let's bring on Darcy. Whoa, wait. It's just way too. Not the word. Oh, gosh. What is that? I'm not in a cave. That's okay. That's okay. All right, so I might. The thing about recording this for you guys is that I might change it. That's an artist's prerogative. This is why you don't see these videos so often. Because songwriting is messy business. Fallen too many times. Wisdom I never gonna rest. Pass me by. No, I'm not going to D. Ugh. D7? It sounds much like something else I've already done. So this is where you get really frustrated as a listener. I'm so glad there's edit. Let me play this. That's still not. Bang, 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 bang. No, 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 no. Really? Oh, this sucks. Wish you could hear it. No wonder people's songs all sound the same. Oh, brother, you walk with your nose up
another, don't you?
I don't think so. Ugh.
There's something like. No, that's not gonna work. Nope. No, this is not gonna work.
Why? Still listening to drums. Yeah, I feel lost at sea. I need a heart to heart. I'm definitely soul searching. Simple. Okay, this one might work. I set up. Then maybe you're asking how do you stop yourself from writing the same sounding song? The truth is, if I had an answer for that, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But there is no foolproof way other than listen to a lot of different kinds of music. If you're only listening to I don't know, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but if you're only listening to blank blank blank, chances are your songs are going to sound like that. And I changed my mind again. Right. You're looking for a mood. You're not just looking for chords. Oh, can I sing something to this chord? No, you're looking for a mood. You're looking for, they call it a hook. You're looking for, what's another way to describe it? You have a blank canvas, right? You want to fill the canvas. And you want depth to that canvas. Just going. I mean, I suppose I could figure out how to sing those words to that. But that's not. You want to draw somebody in. And I would say, like, there are some songs that are missing that on this project. Definitely. I'm hoping this one doesn't. 30 minutes of this. Weary is not the word. And I think my range, I land in on that note. I sing that note a lot. And that's what I'm battling right now. I may not see it on my face, but that's what I'm battling. Landing on that same. I've got a rock-ish type of voice with a heavy blues influence. And when I go into folk music, it's not going to be so James Taylor. That's a bad example because he has a wide range. But it's not going to be, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus. It's not going to be my voice doesn't call for certain genres. So I will revert to some kind of similarity of what I am. Don't be frustrated by that. And it's good. It's good then when you know what you're about. It's good when you know what kind of style you like. That's not bad. I'd be kind of worried if it was just like you were generic. I'm not going for generic either. And if I were honest, I think a lot of these Proverbs songs, they're a bit generic. But I in their styles, I wouldn't necessarily take some of those songs to the stage. But would I do? I don't know if I would do this again. It was hard work, but was it well worth it? I think so. And I hope people grew. I'm just playing around. This has been part of playing. I have a lot of video to edit. And the reason why I use a capo is because I'm a horrible guitarist. I don't want to mess around with, I could play a up here, blah, blah, blah. And I just don't care. Pick my key. Go for it. Let's try this. Why did I stop that other idea? It was going the same direction I always go. So I am trying, I'll probably maybe go back through this, but it's the same direction I always go. So I wanted to do something different. I'm playing the drums now that you can't hear. Maybe. That's too heavy on the downbeat. Weary not the word. I've fallen too many times. I've sung this song so many times. Wisdom has never come to rest. Maybe it's passed me by, but every word of the Lord proves true. My only job is to believe you. Bring me in to this narrow way. I'm not doing this, so don't get your hopes up. Keep lies far from me. Feed me with the food I need. For I call upon you, and I know it's day. I think I haven't played with those words. For I've called upon you, and I know it's day. How can I possibly know? All right, I'm gonna stop this, and tomorrow's song will probably most likely be a surprise. Not tomorrow, the 29th, because this would just get way too long. Songwriting is hard work, and I have to go make chicken barley soup. Yeah, at 4 o'clock.